2025. Blink when you're having fun, right? Can you believe where we are already? Where did the last 3 months go? Within that, though, we're celebrating the 40th anniversary of our beautiful Silver Eagle this year. And where'd that design come from? Well, the original Walking Liberty half dollar from the early part of the 1900s. Well, tonight we're going to take a journey back in our time capsule to the original Walking Liberty half dollars. But tonight, a special deal and a special price the AVC way. So we've talked about these coins before. I mean, it's one of the staples. It's like the coin. It is the most beautiful silver coin ever issued by the U.S. Mint, which is why they used the design in 1986, 40 years ago, when they launched the program, the American Eagle. So 1916 is here, and for the first time in our U.S. Mint's history, all of our silver coins have unique storylines. Prior to that, we had the Bust series, which is the early 1800s. All of the silver coins were the same. Then we had the Seated Liberty series, the middle of the 1800s. The late 1890s into the early 1900s, we had this thing called the Barber series. And what I mean is it's monolithic. One design in all the different denominations. But in 1916, with the push from President Theodore Roosevelt, the Rough Rider Roosevelt, we have a Mercury dime, a Standing Liberty quarter, and the most beautiful of them all, the Walking Liberty half dollar, the coin you're seeing right now. Now, they were issued from 1916 to 1947, and in 1948, the Franklin half dollar came out. So a very short life, yet still respected and viewed as being the most beautiful coin ever. So let's talk about the deal, because the graphic tells you part of the story. I'll fill in the gaps. All the coins that we have were purchased at a recent show, and it was from an individual, private individual, that's been doing this for just as long as I have. And his comment was, when I go to a show, I'd look for my Walking Liberty half dollars. I'm a Philadelphia guy, so whenever I see a coin that I love, I pull it aside and put it into my collection. And he was getting rid of his collection. It's time to go on, and his grandson wasn't interested in continuing, so he just kept a few coins for posterity. And now it's time to move on. So that's our opportunity as well, because we know he took special care in making sure that his coins were the best of the best. You can tell that by just looking at the random coins from the deal on your screen tonight. But in the group, Philadelphia, there were 6 different years available. So as a result tonight, if you buy one, you'll get a beautiful coin like you see on your screen. If you buy 2, you'll get 2 different dates, 3, etc. And tonight, for just the numbers that I saw from the breakdown, there are 6 different coins available in this deal at the crazy price of just $39.95, which is the last nail in this wonderful opportunity. My competition for coins, random coins, in uncirculated condition are from 85 upwards of 119. So tonight, it's not only the opportunity to get in on these 90% silver half dollars, at this time in history, the largest silver coin in circulation. Remembering, the peace dollar, the silver dollar, was from 1921 to 1935. We pulled silver dollars in 35, and then the rest is history here. So we have the big silver. We also have to remember that I got my teeth cut in collecting in the 60s as a paperboy, right? My grandfather introduced me, which many of us might have similar experiences. And the coin we wanted to find was the Walkers and the Mercs and the Standing Liberties, because guess what? It was the Roosevelts, it was the Washington quarters, and it was the Franklin half dollars, which were right before my time. So when we found these older gems, we would just say, wow. And circulated, they were a beautiful coin. But when you see them like this, where you can actually tell that Lady Liberty is not wearing a gown, if you look at the actual gown, so to speak, you'll notice it's actually an American flag. Above her shoulder, you'll see the stars in the flag, and you look at her knee and her back leg, you'll see the stripes in the flag itself. Those are beautiful coins. So tonight, everybody, it's just an opportunity to celebrate what Americana is all about. And that is its most beautiful silver coin ever, which is the Walking Liberty $50. Again, reiterating this deal and going over the details, we have all Philadelphia Mint coins in this deal. So they'll be all no mint marks. Philadelphia didn't leave a mark. Only the branch mints did. The main mint doesn't have to, right? Gorgeous selection. We have up to 6 different dates available tonight. As you can tell, we're showing you a bunch of the early 40s right here, which are just some of the coins in this grouping. But the detail, the uncirculated quality, that's the real deal. Look at that. That's a coin that was made 3/4 of a century ago. Right, we're in 2025. It ended in 47. So we're talking 3/4 of a century ago. Somebody set these aside in this condition, which is the special part of the deal. Guys, give me a 30-second clock, please. I'm seeing a lot of 6s go through, but hey, we just want you as a customer. So if you want to buy just one, that $39.95 stands true. If you like the idea of owning a number of these beautiful, gorgeous, uncirculated Walking Liberty $50, I understand that too. The 6 different is here, but if you wanted 8 or 10, there'll just be a couple of duplicates. How about you get some for yourself and then bring a newbie into this industry, which we love so much, and teach them about what was going on in 1941. I wonder where that story would go. What happened in the late 1930s? What was going on between 47 and 48 when we changed designs from the Walking Liberty $50 into the Franklin $50? What are the stories of what happened to us as a country through our coins? But tonight, 6 different walkers as an option, all Philadelphia struck, all uncirculated, and the best part, as always here, look at that price. $39.95 brings them home.